Anyone who's outside of Earth, we call them ETs, extraterrestrial beings. And again, there are positives, there are negatives there also.
Same as aliens?
Same as aliens.
Or are these interdimensional?
No, same as aliens. Okay. But different forms. Now, aliens are basically what humans are, extraterritorial energies in an alien body. Now, a series like a starseed will not be an alien body, right? So it's like that. Tomorrow, if a starseed can come in human form, a series can come in human form also, and can also be on another realm or another planet or another galaxy in alien form also.
It's a soul.
It's a soul.
Okay, a soul from a particular star system.
Star system, yeah.
What does that mean?
So life exists on stars, right? And there are powerful stars. Not every star that you see, life exists. So you have Series A, Series B. You have Palladian, which is another star rather. Then you have Arcturus, you have Andromeda, and each star holds a certain quality. So star seeds who come from Ceres come to bring in healing. They're volunteers. They try to make the human more consciousness.
The sun is a star as well. So is Andromeda, all these. Now, when we're talking about Andromeda, the star, it has its own solar system, right? There might be a planet like the Earth, which is habitable. So, when you say that someone's a star seed, are you also saying that that soul from that star system usually takes birth within that solar system?
Yeah.
But for this one lifetime, it's come down to our solar system.
Yes, it can be one lifetimes, it can be many lifetimes.
So you're saying that there is a solar system, there's a habitable planet, and those souls are usually born within that solar system.
Yeah, they are souls of that origin.
So fair to say that we have souls which are of this origin in this solar system, normal human beings.
Normal human beings. What we call earthlings or earth beings.
You had an astral travel experience as a kid.
Yeah.
What is astral travel?
Astral traveling happens on different realms. The soul is conscious, not your body. The soul consciously leaves the body. The soul is always at work. So when your body is sleeping, the soul still wants to achieve more, study more, meet family, learn, rest, go to the other side and come back, so on and so forth. So when the soul consciously does that, leaving your body and coming back, that's astral traveling. I have done readings in dreams. My clients tell me, Tamanna, we dreamt of you, and in the dream, you were giving me this message. And it actually happened that way for them. So there can be so many. When I was a kid, I used to put a book under my pillow and say, I used to travel a lot, astral traveling. I used to download information, study, you know. So, yeah.
Do you think the internet is ready for this kind of information?
I think it is. Because to be honest, Ranveer, many people experience what I've experienced. But either they don't really know what's happening and they're in denial, or even if they've accepted it, that they don't know whom to talk about it. Because if they talk to someone who doesn't understand it, they'll be termed as pagal hai, they're mad, they're weird. Are you hallucinating? And experiences are very personal, right?
You know how we spoke about these four star systems, and we're talking about how beings are reborn in our realm with a purpose. Is there a flip side to this conversation where there could be negative star systems as well and negative beings are born?
Because they all have consciousness, and even souls who have done negative in the past lives are all being born, or if at all they're incarnating with a far more higher consciousness, knowing that they have the power to choose otherwise. And right now, the world that we are living in at this point, all of the humans are the oldest form of souls that exist, because like we were discussing, every soul here right now on an average is at least minimum 50 to 70 lifetimes old, up to thousands of lifetime old.
How do you identify a really young soul? It's easy to identify an old soul.
Yeah.
How do you identify a young soul?
They are very innocent, very gullible. They don't know the worldly ways. They're not grounded. They can get swayed by emotions, society. They don't have a mind of their own. Always dependent on others' approval, decision. They're, there's a lot of fear to take independent decisions, fear to come out of the shell. They constantly feel unsafe. I can't do this. They're very low on self confidence. But at the same time, the part of them, the frequency is pure. They are high vibrational beings because they've not encountered that much baggage, right? Because they are relatively new. But on earth, in human form, everything is new. So there's a major dichotomy.
You think right before this they were in the animal birth?
No, they are all in human forms.
Before their first human birth?
Could be. But right now on earth, there's not a single new soul. Not someone who in their last lifetime was a dog and has come. They're all relatively old souls. Like I said, the newest soul will also be 50. And that's what they say, Kali Yuga, na?
When do you enjoy history?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you're studying history, like I love figures like Alexander the Great,
Mm-hmm.
Genghis Khan, um, Chhatrapati Shivaji
Yeah,
Maharaj, all these people.
yeah.
Because of the kind of conversations we've had on the show, I've come to kind of view long-term history from a slightly metaphysical perspective. I personally believe that there've definitely been lower beings and higher beings at play in long-term history.
Yeah,
I was about to ask you if you agree or not,
yeah,
but you just agreed.
yeah.
Any part of history that you want to open up a little bit?
So I don't want to touch upon a specific part because then again that comes with so much of controversy. But then every soul has a purpose. Okay. Today, there could be so many psychics in the world, but what I do, maybe they can't do, or what they do, I can't do. Doctors, there could be 10 cardiologists in the world. Every person, every doctor, every skill has its own unique USP. Okay. And also, people like these that you named, they are all very gifted. See, everybody is gifted. Everybody on earth is gifted. But what brings them out the way it does, or what converts their gift into profession, or what makes them successful or excellent in their gift, is how they develop human skill sets that go hand in hand with that gift.
So it's not just important to be talented, it's important to learn to work with people.
It's important to learn to work with people and also honor that gift, believe in that.
Mm.
And when I say skill set, it's all about karmic lessons. Today, I'll give you a layman. Now, today, if you want to study engineering or you say that you want to become a surgeon, will you become a surgeon by taking up arts or economics in college? No. You will have to use science, biology, correct? Versus if you want to get into theater or drama, you will take up arts. You're not going to take up engineering and then professionally get into. So, even with our professions, even with our life purpose will not come to you till the time you have learned those lessons and reached that point. It will not be revealed to you. Do you become an engineer just because you want to become an engineer, or do you become an engineer because you've learned and studied and passed out with flying colors? All of these names that you took, all the historic, famous people, uh, they all have skill sets. They all are gifted. But some people developed a good skill set. Some people didn't develop a good skill set. And that's when they went haywire.
You've just given the guideline to becoming historic throughout this episode.
True. And also, coming back to what skill sets? Now, today, there are virtues that we need to develop. Today, if your purpose or if your career is as a podcaster, you need to have the gift or lesson of being communicative. You need to have to learn the lesson of being organized. You need to have the lesson of trusting your gut when you're talking to somebody else. You need to have to learn the lesson of work life balance. You need to have to learn the lesson of being flexible because not every guest is going to tell you what you want to hear, you know. So you've built on those lessons. So those are certain soul virtues. But even in the human form, teamwork, organization, you need to be polite, you need to be humble, you need to be grounded. You know, you cannot have throw your anger tantrums. You have to master your anger. You cannot be egoistic, you know. So you've managed to learn these skill sets. Some of them have been very naturally coming to you, but some it's been a conscious practice, right?
And a challenge.
And a challenge. But that's what karmic lessons are.
This whole career's really forced me to grow as a human because you're selling so much of your own mind and creativity that you'll only be able to sustain if you're working on your mind and your creativity constantly.
True. And also, I think what you're doing is also trying to bring out the best of the people you invite on this show that the world has not seen.
That's the natural gift. Always enjoyed human beings. Almost get a high when I'm able to do that. I'm so happy I met you in life,
Thank
just on a
you.
human level.
Thank you.
I'm even happier that I get to podcast with you.
It's been nothing but a pleasure.
Thank you for making this happen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hope to see you very, very, very soon.
As
Thank-
they say in Dubai, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Doc.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
That was the episode with Dr. Tamanna, ladies and gentlemen. This is a topic that I love exploring. Always looking for names associated with tarot, with the world of psychics, with the world of the occult. Send in your guest recommendations. Lots more episodes just like this are coming your way very soon. We'll link all of Dr. T's handles down below. Make sure you follow her on her social media handles. And until next time, guys, from Ranveer and the team, we'll see you later.